Hey guys, what's up? It's Slickshot Games here. Sorry it's been a while, but welcome back to another CSGO map workshop review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the map DE Austria, set in Austria, a snowy Austrian village by the map creator Radix. He says in the description, map's still a work in progress, so I'm not going to be too harsh. I'm just going to be giving some suggestions and such to help improve the map and tell him and you guys, the viewers, my personal opinion on the map. And I'll give it a review, but it won't really mean much, given that this is still kind of in beta, if you could think of it in that way. But anyway, without further ado, let's begin. So I'm just going to be in the view of a T. I'll switch to CT view later to give you more representation. But we're going to be entering here right off the bat. It's set in Austria, and I've never been, but those I'm sure that have been there can approve or deny that this is how it looks. I'm not really sure how accurate these are, but nonetheless, looks very nice and kind of I love the architecture definitely of this map, and I'm sure the area if it does look like this in real life. But anyway, I'm just going to be showing you the actual layout of the map and telling you guys what I feel needs improvement and what's good or bad. Right off the bat, the architecture is definitely a plus. This area, and this is an indoor area, I'm going to be heading to B, but I will get to this area in a minute. I feel like this is going to be of utmost importance in competitive play. Definitely this indoor area, as you can see on the map, top left, the indoor wooded kind of area. But without further ado, let's just enter here into the B site first. This is called Street, I guess, this area. It's kind of like a long way you can enter here, and this will enter into the site if you take a right L shape. And here is the site. It's a very small site. This is basically where you got to plant in this quadrant right here, and that's about it. That's what you got really. And I'm going to be going over right off the bat the post plant positions and the defending positions. So this is definitely an annoying position right here as a T, and a post plant position. You can make yourself like a nuisance over here, kind of flash in and crap. It can seem like a one and done spot if you're in this corner definitely, and can seem a little awkward, especially if you're smoked off. But seems like a relatively strong position. This spot, in my opinion, is going to be like the most mollied out spot in the whole entire map. People are just going to be running in here and just giving it a good chuck of the molly, and whoever's there is going to get burned alive. It's not going to be very good for at all a position in general. As far if you're CT defending, most likely will get mollied out and will be a one and done spot nonetheless. So I have a suggestion. I would think of this almost like a Mirage type of map. I would give the CTs the ability to come through here. I'd open this area, maybe open the gate or just remove the gate in general, give this an opening space so the CTs that spawn over here and that are coming on the rotate, especially kind of if they come over here from the rotate on A, pretend I'm a CT, I could come over here and back around this way and enter over here, and just like in just like a Mirage, if you're familiar with the map, you could just wait for the plant and kind of peek and take them out. As a T, you could smoke off the area, just like in Mirage, and just it would add a whole new dynamic and more defense for the map definitely. And maybe I would add a box here or somewhere around this to add once again more defense, more post plant positions, not so in the open, and give more options for the T's to defend, or CTs also. So yeah, that's my suggestion for the B site. This is a shortcut the CTs can take, and eventually the T's, and I'll get to that in a minute. Over here is an upper area you can enter. This is the indoor area, and you can lead directly into the site. I was covering this a couple minutes ago. You could peek kind of here, I guess. Barely, no, not really. But I'm going to get into this. If you're trying to hit B from this indoor area, this is going to be an important dynamic for, not really for this B site, but I'll show you anyway. You can actually see the site from here and molly it off and crap. You can be here and pick them off from sight and such. Also peek right here. Maybe try to peek out there. Not really sure what this would have, but for CTs definitely defending. This could be a strong position as well. So this goes to B. If you go down here, that's A. This is B, and right here in the middle, and I'll get to this, I'll go more in depth here, you get the best of both. You practically will be on the flank for both CTs, or on both sides of the map, and I'll get to this middle section in a minute. CTs are going to have to defend this pretty hard so they don't get flanked. I will come back to spawn, and I will show you A this time. You take a left to go to A. Sorry for the backtrack there. Just overall nice architecture. I really like the way it looked, and some quality detail looks like. So you have two ways to get to A this time. Right here, you see the plant right there. It's so obvious, and CTs are going to be smoking this out like crazy. But you can consider this like long, if you're familiar with Dust 2, long. And this could be your cat, if cat were a way more annoying, awkward way to deal with this, because the CTs are going to have to defend this and be careful with their flank. They're going to have to be always aware of that lower position. The T's can come behind them and pretty much flank them. So, yeah, so you could see why this position is so strong, this indoor position that gets best of both, as you could flank them so easily. So CTs will have to defend this. And you can pretty much just plant anywhere, post-plant positions. This is good, that's good, but these are so one and done. It's so obvious they're gonna get mollied out and crap. And I actually discovered a small little molly. It was an improv molly I made. Aim right there, and you could actually bank this molly off this ledge and actually molly this position out. Kind of was an improv molly, but anyway, just showing you that you can molly these positions out pretty fast. You can molly this back box. And I'll switch to CT to demonstrate more. I'm going to be showing you some spots I think would be cheeky, kind of. You could hold this angle right here for oncoming T's, and you could look down here and maybe catch some people off guard here as they're coming out of the store. I mean, you can work around this, but it feels so one and done. CTs are going to definitely be smoking off this stuff. That was kind of far, but they're going to be smoking off those choke points. You could stand here and try to play with heads when the T's come out and maybe catch the flank. You could stand here as long as your teammates are watching the flank. I would like for more dynamic of these upper parts. They're there, but you can't go there. And for these, maybe for this you could boost the teammate up here, have a higher vantage point. They don't allow you to go up here, so I have to no clip around here. But some people may argue this is too strong of a position, but just it would require some setup, some teamwork to get up here, and would add a new dynamic when you're looking down on the enemy, and kind of like an inferno type of thing. Here, maybe I would even add a ladder here. Maybe to have some CTs be able to look down here. It might be too overpowered, but just add new dynamic to allow for more post-plant and defending positions, so that it's not so one and done. Because it seems very linear. So let's come down here again, and I'm going to be talking about the plants, or the flanks, the CTs, or the T's I mean, can do here. So yeah, they can come around here, go all the way over there, take a shortcut to B. And the way the CTs can defend this is kind of hard to defend this, actually. You could be here, I guess, by the door. You'd obviously be utilizing smokes to ensure that they don't come here. But I feel like they need to add maybe like a box here, some kind of thing. I know it's a little bit, it doesn't fit the theming, I know that much, because it's going to be an indoor kind of apartment type of area. It's called main hall, all this stuff, but maybe add more of dynamic, like a box or something, so that it's not just a plain hall. The CTs will have a lot of trouble defending this on their own, especially if the T's can do a cheeky strat where they go all the way here, back around to B, they go back around to A, and you're just left here pretty much trying to defend to the best of your ability here and here as a CT. So yeah, that's pretty much all my suggestions. Love the architecture, post-plant and positions need to have a little bit more improvement, I feel. All this is subjective, of course, just opinion based, but in my opinion, definitely needs to have more of a better post plant, better defending positions for the CTs. Not sure if you can go up here, no, but yeah, that's about it. That's all I'm going to really be covering here. I give this map, because of that, a 7 out of 10. Love the architecture, love the idea, has a lot going for itself. Nice placement of the sites, the two, by the way, but I just feel like the post plants, the defending, and just less awkward positions need to be made. But that's just my opinion. Thanks for watching, guys. Once again, if you'd like to suggest a map to be reviewed, or any workshop item or anything to be reviewed, or a video in general, please comment below if you agree or disagree. I'd love to hear that too. So thanks as always for watching, guys, and I'll catch you guys next week.